Okay, hello guys. I want to talk about the filing fee for TPS. Okay, how much it costs and where to mail it. So you will need to go tap on your browser www.uscis.gov/I130. Okay, you can on Google also tap www.uscis.gov and search. On this bar search you can tap I-130. Okay, but you can directly tap this also. Either way you will get to the form I-130. So once you get in the file I-130, you get the link here to download the form, instructional to fill it, as well as the form for employment authorizations. You know, when you're applying for TPS, you need to file all those forms at the same time. Even though you are not going to work, you need to file the employment authorizations. Okay, so they say to apply for temporary immigration status, you must also file this form. This is an obligation. Even though you don't want to work, you have to file the form I-765 employment for authorizations. Okay, now let's see. Let's talk about the course. So for people that are applying for the first time, uh, you have to pay like $50 for the applications and $85 for the biometric fee. So it's like 135, okay? 135 for the temporary protected status, okay? But if you want to if you are requesting authorizations, you're gonna add like 385. The total cost is gonna be $5,015. This is for people that are applying for the first time, but most people right now, or people that are renew, that costs you less when you are renew. Okay, those informations you can pause. This is, let me show you. This is for initial. This is for the first time when you're applying for the first time. Also, if you are younger than 14 years old and you don't request authorizations, that just cost you $50. This is for young people, So again, this is for the initial authorizations. Okay, initial authorizations. We got case people that are younger than 14, people that are between 14 and 65, and people that are 66 and older. Okay, this is different for them if they are not requesting authorization, employment for authorizations. Okay, that's different costs. But let's say now let's talk about uh, mainly most of people right now. Once you've been granted, let's say you want to re-register, renew your TPS. Okay, so people that want to renew the TPS, and so younger than 14, so they and want to request employment authorization, so they just gonna pay 280. So this is for only for employment authorization, younger than 14 that want to request employment authorizations, and older than 14. Let's say you want to renew and you are older than 14. So you're not gonna pay the $50 for the initial fee. You're just gonna pay the biometric fee for the TPS, and 380 for the web authorization. So they're gonna cost you 465. Most people gonna pay 465 for renew. Okay, so for younger people, you don't need the biometric. You're just gonna pay for the work. The If you are requesting employment authorizations, you're just gonna pay 280. But all the people that are requesting employment authorization, they have to pay the biometric fee, and the employment authorization 300 is gonna be 465. Most of the time, that's why you're gonna pay. Okay, that's why you're gonna pay if you're requesting employment authorizations. Most people are gonna pay this. But let's say you don't want any employment authorizations, you are younger than 14, you don't want any employment authorizations, you don't have anything to pay. That's a good deal for younger than 14. But I know most people, they want to work, they may request the employment authorizations. Let's say you are older and you don't requesting authorization, you're just gonna pay 85. But I know most people want the work authorization. You need to work, so you don't need this information. But mainly you are interested about this course, since you're gonna request the employment authorizations. You need to work, though it's gonna cost you like 465 for the TPS. Okay, now let's talk about where to mail it. Where you want, if you want to mail the form, where you're gonna, the address to mail it. Oh, so they say where to file. If you are applying for registration, they say you may file online, but when I go online, really most of the time you can check, but most of the time it's not available online. It's on paper. Okay, if you are applying on paper, so on the same page, you are on the same page with me on the, understand. First of all, we went to this site on our browser, okay, uscis.gov/I821, and we're on this page. There is the form here, all the form of instructions on the same page. You want to know where to file, so you click on the where to file, and then they say if you are filing on paper, so uh, and you need to click here, temporary protected status page. This is temporary protected status page. You click here, and that will lead with you. You are here on temporary protected status page. This is, you are on the page here. So on the page, you will go down. They explain you here what is a TPS. They give you a lot of detail, and then here we go. Here we get all the country, designated country. You got all of them. So you're gonna choose your country. Okay, let me show you. We got all the country. We got El Salvador, Haiti, Nicaragua, Somalia. So you're just gonna click on your country to know. Let's say if I click on Haiti, so for Haiti, people from Haiti, since we're on March, here's where you scroll down to see where you're gonna mail it. So here's where you're gonna mail it. Okay, they say here you can make a post. People that are in Florida, we are Haiti sections. Okay, let me show you the top. This is for people from Haiti. Okay, they say TPS designated country Haiti. Okay, they give all information here. So about where to file. So they give you information, or let's say state of Florida. Okay, if you're from state of Florida, you're gonna use this address, US CIS PO box. Okay, for non-US postal service, if you are using non-US postal service, you're gonna use this address. Most of the time you're gonna use the one at the top. Okay, but if you are using non-US postal service or other service that is non-US postal, you're gonna use this address. Okay, but most of the time you're gonna use this because you are in USA. You're gonna use US postal service. This is state of Florida, state of New York. So uh, this is state of New York. You're gonna use this most of the time. But if you are using non-US postal service delivery, that's when you understand when they say non-US. That's when you are using a delivery that is not in the US. Okay, that is not a US postal. But most of the time you are in USA, you're gonna use this. This is state of New York, and all other state, after Florida and New York, if you are living in any other state, you're gonna use this address. Okay, this is for people from Haiti. Okay, that's all on about where to the filing fee and where to mail it. Okay, and now on the next video I'm gonna show you how to file the employment authorizations. Okay.